I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna hold y'all or nothing. I'm not mad, but I'm a little irritated. Why are you hearing my voice over this video? Well, it's because the freaking mic. It was off. Apparently disconnected by itself. I'm gonna add in thoughts every so often throughout this video. It's not going to be anything long because the longer it is, the more it is. So let's jump into it. Now here I tried to do like a funny little skit, like I was sleeping and I was having like a nightmare about Streets of Rage 4, and initially I was gonna do this kind of voiceover to be like doing like echoing thoughts in my head as I'm dreaming, and even here when I'm shaking my head I'm like no, yeah, it was supposed to be something real funny, and you know, now that it's this way, it's a little more awkward. And so, like how I previously stated in the last video, Axel is done. I cannot for the life of me make that character work. I sincerely gave it everything that I had. He is ass, he's slow, there's just nothing interesting about him. He's a boring character. Floyd being slow, but his interesting traits, along with, you know, with his Gatling punches and his size, you know, he can actually grab people just by walking up to them. It makes it a bit more easier. And I know you might be like, oh my god, you're a cop out, you play. Hey, you listen to me. Alright, Axel sucks balls, and I cannot put up with that on Mania Plus. I simply just will not do it. Now, I will not say that I got to this area with no effort, because playing this mode, it is just going to take a certain level of, I'd say, skill and prowess, as well as patience. But from how you... From what you can clearly see, the damage is racking up pretty well. I am a little low on health, but because of the score, if you saw it, I ended up getting a new life, a level up. So with that in mind, it clearly shows that we're on a much better pace playing with an entirely different character who doesn't suck. And so now we move on to the actual boss of this level. I forget her name. It should be showing up pretty shortly. NORA. Yes, we got to NORA. And because, like I previously said this, the enemies in Mania Plus are the one thing you really have to worry about, aside from them being in mass quantity. In this boss fight, they show up like kids running for fucking McDonald's. I'm telling you, it's absolutely insane how many enemies they threw in here, and they got very annoying very quickly. Especially when she powers up the Gaussias, and as you can clearly see, I'm taking hits, I'm taking blows, but the Gaussias are dying pretty easy. I'm trying to get them out the way before she gets the chance to kill them. And here, they stop spawning for like a short amount of time, which it weirded me out, because I was like, did I really just like, I just kind of win? Because, you know, NORA as a boss, not, and then there it is. No, I did not actually win yet. They're just getting started. So I was like, okay, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and throw this ultimate out and everything. And look at them, they just keep spawning in. Like, this is insane. And this is level 3. There's 12, I think, what, 12 levels in this entire game. I'm in for a really long ride, and this is simply just the beginning. But spoiler alert, all right. I ended up beating the level by the grace of God, bro. I'm telling you, it was, and the way I did it was a little disrespectful. I thought I was gonna die there. I threw her ass against the fucking floor. You see me dying there, dude. I was done. Yes, ladies and gents, I said, you can see. I said, no, I don't want to watch the cutscene for nowhere. I said, get her out of my face. We move on to the old pier, stage 4, finally. Now, in normal playthroughs, one of the most annoying enemies I can confidently say is Ruby, but I actually have a countermeasure for that with Cherry. Cherry has this power slide move, which has her hitbox on it is actually kind of insane. When she does it, she is in that state, and if you even get remotely near her, you cannot interrupt. Now, if you throw something at her, throw a projectile, I'm pretty sure you can get her out of it, but because these enemies are absolutely stupid, they have no chance whatsoever of breaking me out of it. Now, if I'm not mistaken, on this first attempt, because I will call it an attempt. We do not make it. I think I died on this level, on this particular attempt. I don't remember exactly how. I might have fell, or one of the rubies kicked me out of nowhere. Bam. That's it. That's the first attempt. Restart the stage almost immediately, and then we move on into the second attempt. Now we move on to the second attempt. Man, looking over this raw footage, you really see the amount of frustration that can ensue from something as crazy as this. But I get the diamond into a little combo of spamming. I'm gonna do it. I don't care. I'm not here. I immediately need to rush to get an item. I try to do a star move, go in the wrong direction, unfortunately. Still get the item, manage to squeeze it out, and look how many people show up the minute I pick up the cake. Almost 8 to 10 more enemies show up on the screen ready to kick my absolute ass. And they keep coming and they keep coming. And at this point, I remember saying to myself, and I might have said it into the mic, that fuck it, I don't care that I'm spamming. I'm going to continue to spam. And now we step into one of my favorite parts of this map, is when the police show up and then the goons show up on the left, and then it kind of starts this whole little, what would you even call this? It's damn near like, what, a gang fight against the law, fight the power type stuff. But this part was actually pretty tame. At this point, I got an extra life. I'm sitting pretty good. I got another extra star. At this point in the level, because I knew I made it this far, I was like, for one, I remember saying that I really loved this game. Yep, I said it right there. I really love this game. And then two, this is smooth sailing for me. Like I kind of got this solidified in the bag. There's nothing too tricky or hard about this particular map, at least at this part. Like earlier, absolutely, because there's nothing but rubies being thrown at you. Ruby is easily the hardest enemy on this map, but everybody else I was like, oh yeah, for sure I got this, so that's a done deal. And now we move on to the final section of the map, ESTEL, which is actually one of my favorite DLC boss characters. I love Shiva, but Shiva feels a little too easy. ESTEL is easily my favorite one out of the three, but aside from that, this fight, as you can clearly see, it's no effort. I'm sitting with 18,000 score. I'm sitting with 2 lives. Technically, no, it's 2 lives. It's 2 lives. Damn near a full health bar. I have literally no issues with any of this. So if it's not a surprise, this level's done. It absolutely does. I had no effort beating this boss, especially with what this character offers. Cherry she's just really good. And that's gonna wrap up this video. I really hate, truth be told, I really do hate that I had to do this, but I didn't want to just like kind of rob anybody from the experience. When I'm like, I don't want to just skip it and be like, oh yeah, I beat these guys off camera, because yeah, that's corny. But I was like, I got the footage, I can do something with it, so I decided to just throw this together and see. Hopefully you guys like it, truth be told. But that's gonna be it. Make sure to go down, like, share, and subscribe. I greatly appreciate all support of any kind, and hopefully when I record with OBS, they don't mess me up this time. And that's gonna be it, so I'll see you guys around.